To the new subscribers, welcome. But I have to give y'all and all the other new people that'll watch this that Diddy Conway warning. The views and opinions expressed in this video are solely mine and no one else's. I'm giving you my opinion on how I felt about these movies, nothing else. I'll never tell you not to buy some of these movies. That's on you if you want to. If you don't like my opinion, I promise you I don't care.
I'm smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living. It's Gucci. Living's on the chain with the V cuts. Living's on the chain.
Coming in at number 5, Jason's lyric. When we talk about romantic movies, I don't understand how Jason's lyric is even considered romantic, bro.
Call, come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Y'all real deal tried to make this depressing ass movie a love story, and I'll never understand it. Ain't shit romantic about this movie, and then it starts to make me think and realize a lot of black movies will call something romantic when in reality these folks just doing regular ass freaky shit.
All right, motherfucker, let's get it on.
Man, what the fuck is romantic about having grass on your booty, bro?
Brother,
Be for real. The aesthetic of getting some coochie on the beach or in the grass, it look cool, but sand and dirt uncomfortable, my boy. Hey, if it's one thing Jada gonna do, she gonna wear a trash hairstyle. I tell you that right now, boy. This joint is booty. But when you look at her, you don't think none of it, though. Rocking that motherfucker. Goodness, boy. Silver tooth, man. Fuck silver tooth energy.
I'm gonna blow this motherfucker up if I don't get my motherfucking check.
My boy had 32 down at the bottom and top. All silver. This is a depressing movie, bro. I don't care what people say. I used to think it was maybe because I was younger, but over the years I kept trying to watch. But this junk really just booty juice.
Cut that bitch off!
I understand that it explores some family dynamics, but they're trauma-filled dynamics. It's really just a Cain and Abel type of story. I love to see more positive films, and I hate that many of our classics that we call classics are dark as hell and filled with stereotypes dealing with the black family. I just genuinely think that there were many films that exploited the dynamic of black trauma. Y'all could have let this joint just be a romance, but nah. Now let me get back to what I didn't like.
My nigga.
Make this a real aspect. Whether you have issues or not, you show up to this joint fucked up if you want to. Cool. But be inconsiderate and grab that cake like that. Boy, we gonna get on your ass.
We shouldn't.
Yeah, nice execution. I'm gonna give that an 8. Yeah,
Especially if I look over at my mama and she got this look on her face. Just shitty. If we being honest, Buddy should have been talked to right then to try to nip this shit in the bud. I don't know how they let that even go off.
I ain't never really watched the sunset before.
Man, bruh man from the 5th floor sounding ass nigga.
Oh, you know me, Martin. Bruh man, upstairs 5th floor.
Buddy sound like he like to play with rocks. Hey, I should have said this at the beginning, but a terrible accent will ruin a movie for me.
Damn, you cold. You always this difficult?
Can't you find somebody else to harass?
Harass?
Hot garbage ass accent, boy. Y'all folk from Houston, I know y'all ain't giving it up like this, bruh. Somebody from Houston in the comments, bruh, tell me how y'all felt when y'all first heard this movie. That boy accent booty. Man, accent booty butt.
Stop it, now. I just bought that shit.
Whoa. I don't like this nigga like that at all. But Buddy ain't lying. All that shit was expensive as hell. I remember watching this as a kid. I ain't really get it. Like, dang, she throwing the food away. That's messed up. Boy, that roast ain't cheap. It ain't cheap at all. I don't blame him. Man had a very justified reaction. Even with the cursing, bruh. Roast ain't going in the trash. It's over with. My family would have ate that shit and we would have had a conversation about it later. And you know he doing illegal shit. Why do this, not just kick this man out? Part of me feels like dude could have been on a better path to change, maybe. But this right here, this scene is enough to make a person that's trying to be on the right arrow say, fuck it. Yeah, he wasn't necessarily right in what he did, but you could have talked to you. Y'all could have ate that food, talked about it later, and then you could have probably consciously came to him or calmly came to him and said, hey, what you doing not right. I appreciate the food. And he may have been able to process that. You throwing that shit away. Ugh. Come on, boy. We would have killed that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
Man, what you mean you sorry? Bounce that ass baboon looking at nigga. Please tell me how that sorry gonna help, bro. What that sorry gonna do? Why is bro holding that gun like that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
And number 4, The Color Purple. The Color Purple isn't necessarily considered a hood film, but a good amount of films, black films that people, especially black people, love are indeed hood films, so I'm gonna throw it in there too.
I gotta go to school.
Get out there! That nigga is get out there!
Although very popular and not a film that's just a hood classic, really is considered one of the greatest films of all time. However, this joint, to me, is one of the most deeply disturbing films of all times. That's how I feel. I'm not going to tell you not to buy it, and I'm not going to tell you not to watch it. I'm just telling you how I feel about it.
His ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail.
God damn! Bro, that man slapped the taste out of her motherfucking ass. And this was part of the reason why it was hard to watch. All the dudes in this joint quite literally ain't shit. And it was just something I couldn't get with. Just 2 hours of depression and degradation on both ends. Tyler Perry was definitely watching this motherfucker because he said, oh, shit. I'm going to take over the mantle and shit on you niggas.
They paid for this casket. Take him out of there.
You gonna say we gonna get him out?
Take him out of there.
You get some depression. You get some depression. You get some depression. Hey, bro, Oprah arguably don't fuck with niggas. The Color Purple was a harsh movie to watch for me. Stories should be told, but this is extremely brutal. I will say, I don't think this movie is remembered for how serious it was. And when I say that, I mean people don't necessarily always focus on the seriousness of it. When we talk about the seriousness of The Color Purple, it only comes when there's like some type of panel, maybe some type of event where it's time to celebrate the movie, where it's time to actually talk about it. But when you in there with your friends, your family, y'all making fun of this joint. And you know why? Because of scenes like this.
Papa. Who this woman?
And this.
You and me us never part.
And this.
You sure is ugly.
The references that people make when they talk about The Color Purple are the quotables. So although it is legendary, when you think about The Color Purple, you really think of that joint as a joke. And I'm not even trying to be funny and saying that. But when you think about The Color Purple, you're not finna talk to your family about the seriousness of this movie, bro. You finna talk about all the funny parts. At number 3, South Central. And for this one, I want y'all to realize I know the message and understand the story.
Message.
But Buddy was a sendout raising another sendout.
Jeannie, this is Bobby. I told you about Bobby. Bobby, this is Jeannie Lamb.
So she just willingly introduced you to a pimp nigga you ain't know?
Pimp nigga you ain't know.
And you stayed with her? Man, you know she sucked that motherfucker, right?
Please.
Can you suck it?
What?
I'm just saying, bro. He supposed to be a real OG. But you stayed. Which brings me to another point. Add this to the list of movies BET ran into the ground. And was definitely a point where this junk played from sun up to sundown. And I didn't like it.
I had the baby by myself, Bobby. By myself.
So, that mean you do crack? And suck on things? That's an insane ass excuse, little bro. Bruh, you're a gangster falling in love with a crackhead.
I want some crack.
What and how in the world is this gangster? Again, I want to reiterate that I understand the message behind this movie, and I think it's great. However, I didn't always feel like everyone's acting totally matches what's going on. Also, I didn't like how Lil Cuz braids was. You can't be an OG and you ain't got no type of hang time. And why is this nigga fade so trash?
Why?
Damn, these folks ain't bling this junk at all. And then you got a Gucci. You got the nerve to have a Gucci at the back of your head.
Come on, man.
One thing we don't talk about in being serious is creating some of the characters. You do give a great message. However, there are some little silver tooth ass super kids watching this junk that definitely wanted to be like Ray Ray. And the crazy part about it is, bro, Ray Ray was a hoe. Dude sending everybody out on crash dummy missions.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Show you right.
Whoa! Thanks, Ray Ray.
It's okay.
I could not stand this little nigga, bro. I used to think bro was a dyke. Add little dude to the number of dark-skinned people my brother used to tell me I look like.
Darkness, everybody, dark.
For God's sake, Willie, what was it?
You stole from him while he was trying to get some mook. Now he blowing your back out. Crazy.
In my house, your mammy can't save you. I'ma tie your ass up. I'ma fuck in your ass.
You bad boys kill anybody? Shit, you know we down for that 187, baby.
You a real street nigga. How was he allowed to say this? Bro, why would he tell her that? Bro, hold on.
What, you need to be high? Because I got the rock.
Crack? Crack?
I want some crack.
Boy, ain't no judgment of dude, but hey, you pull out a vial of crack. He got a vial of crack. It's crazy. Boy, you pull something out around me like this, I'm telling on you, bro. I don't care. I do understand the importance of having a father in your life and the consequences that can arise from not having it, and just the roads that you can go down from not having a father. However, I feel like the acting was terrible. I hated that BET overplayed this film. And I also hate that we ignore aspects like the fact that this can create a monster. There are some people that watch movies like this and they glorify Ray Ray. And Ray Ray was one that was glorified. Sometimes, yes, it did create a message. And it did have a great message, but it also created some monsters. And I think that's a reality of movies like this that we do have to understand. Also, another reasoning, black trauma-filled movie. That's just one of my least favorite type of movies. Many of these movies are classics, but they're trauma-filled. Even now, we still don't explore the black household in a positive aspect. So I always go back and I question, why didn't they explore more positive aspects of the black household back then? Like, yes, they did have a message, but there does come a point where, all right, y'all making this movie knowing that it's going to be glorified, then you are trying to get that message out. And that's just my opinion. You can only see the same movie so many times. And even when I look at South Central, I just see Boys in the Hood. And number 2, Set It Off. And straight up, I won't say I hated Set It Off, but there are some things that just don't make no sense to me.
Did you know the perpetrator?
I've just known Darnell from around the way is all. We live in the same project.
Ain't no way in hell you'll ever get me to tell you something like that.
Gotcha, bitch.
If they called you back there, That really mean they not already made the decision to get rid of your ass. You should have just never said nothing.
We got about... what? About 12 G.
Y'all robbed this joint and risked y'all life for 12 racks.
They said they never gave you niggas money.
And they shouldn't have. Niggas had no mind in this movie. And before you say they did, I want you to know, these folks was putting on a disguise in the lobby of the bank they was finna rob.
I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
Folks will tell you this is one of the best heist movies of all time. This is a can of bounce that ass.
Bounce that ass, Miss Cunningham.
These folks messed up the bank heist. Most of them got put in a pack. One girl got let go because a white cop basically felt guilty. Tell me how this one of the best. That sound like a crazy L to me. Same thing with Dead Presidents. It's supposed to be a great heist movie. How? Buddy got life in prison. Off subject. AG, why is she here? Like, didn't she run off or something?
Ran off on the floor twice.
So y'all just let her ass come back knowing she pussied out. She should have been a getaway driver. But if we being real, TT the one that to catch that body. The biggest thing that pissed me off about this movie is if you got a shitty boss, why even write that they even thought about leaving the money at a terrible place? Like that, I ain't never get that. There's a chance that this man could take that. And they knew it. Be real. Another thing.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I don't care how hard it get. I ain't selling no ass. You just gonna sell that You just gonna sell that motherfucker? What's up with selling coochies in hood movies, bro? Another point. Y'all messed up the first robbery. Got off by the grace of God. Just for y'all to come up with the booty butt plan of robbing where her dude work at?
Why? 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 Why?
Damn, Big Back Cleo, how many bullets can you take? Fuck is you, Michael Myers' cousin? But for real, in my opinion, Set It Off will always be a Why is she even here? She ain't say shit, just looking. She look like Cisco's little sister. I don't think Set It Off is the classic heist movie that people try to make it out to be. I do think it's a classic. I think the acting was pretty good, but the story could have been written a lot better. And number one, Lockdown. Hey, off top, if you see in this movie willingly more than twice, you freaky as hell. If after you watched this the first time it came on like BET or you saw it in wherever it came on for the first time and you decided to double back and watch that junk, you freaky as hell.
You a freaky ass nigga.
Another tragic ass Master P production. Man, I hated this movie, boy. To the core.
What the fuck?
Don't move!
Yo, Cash, don't! No, what you doing, man?
Hey, bro. This nigga gotta be one of the worst friends of all time. But if I know one of my friends trapping hella hard, you would never see me get in I'd never get in a whip with them. Real cautionary tale of an athlete and watching who your friends are. Also, man, fuck that dog. I'm surprised they even let bruh turn around to reach for his gun.
Get out there! That nigga is get out there!
I think the plot to get all three of them in jail was stupid as hell. Come on, bro. Y'all seen Buddy Face. They ain't have a camera in that drive-thru, bro. Be for real.
What's up, man?
Yup. I'm not even gonna make a joke out of this scene, but I'll say, I don't think y'all being black people, knowing how the community will respond to something like that, should have put that in this movie. It ain't even low-key. I think it's trash as hell. One of, if not the only Master P productions that wasn't totally ass cheeks, and y'all put something like this in there. And in my opinion, it ensured that people wasn't finna keep watching this over and over. Unless it's adults showing it to kids on some Beyond Scared Straight shit. Y'all showing them what it would be like if you go to jail. Y'all got motherfuckers pulling meat stretchers.
Look at your neighbor and say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Master P acting was an infuriating bag of ass. Give him credit. Because for someone that surely will give you cheap, shitty products, this was his best move ever, bro. This was his best movie ever produced. And y'all folks that keep trying to be in my comments telling me I Got the Hookup was a good movie, y'all folks insane, boy. Delusional.